Hello and welcome everyone, it's Martin here at Crypto Gains. We're beginning this week, of course, with the Bitcoin weekly outlook. And here are the main things that are going to be driving the agenda or the main decisions behind Bitcoin during this week. First of all, today on Monday, it slipped after reaching new all-time high above 61,000. So currently it's experiencing a correction of some of these gains. In addition to that, the fears of a ban for cryptocurrencies in India and the recovering US dollar and bond yields are putting some pressure on the cryptocurrency as well as on some of the riskier assets such as tech stocks. And finally, we would be expecting the minutes from this week's federal FOMC meeting, that's the Fed meeting, to give us more indications as to what will be happening with the money supply coming from the central bank of the US. In addition to that, analysis from Being Crypto indicates that Bitcoin is showing some weaknesses after breaking past the 60,000 mark, and this is particularly indicated in the shorter time frames, as I'm just going to show you in a minute when we zoom onto the 1 hour chart. What we see is after reaching new highs above 61,000, we experienced a very significant drop. Currently, the relative strength index is under 30, heavily oversold on Bitcoin, which to me is an indication that the market is getting a bit overheated on the downside. So to me, over 55,400, there are opportunities to buy Bitcoin with targets at 56,350, 57,350, and 58,000, which are the nearest resistance areas. Conversely, if we're not able to sustain that, if we go under 55,400 to the downside, my target is at 54,700, which happens to be the nearest support level. And if we go even lower, we can be declining all the way down to 53,400. On the short-term time frame, we can see both the MACD and the relative strength index very bearish. Now we're moving to Ethereum versus Tether. What we can see is that there is a bit of a recovery above 1735, which acts as a key support area for Ethereum. So over 1735, to me, it's likely to experience a recovery with upside targets at 1,785, 1,810 and 1,850, which happen to be our key resistance levels. We can see that similarly to Bitcoin, both the indicators of the moving average convergence, divergence, as well as the relative strength index are very bearish. But to me, this is overextended correction, and over 1,735, to me, the upside bias or opportunities for short positions prevail. However, under 1735, more declines down to 1,685 are possible. The next idea for today is in Polkadot versus Tether. And in Polkadot, the pivotal level is at 34. So over 34, to me, once again, this is an overextended correction. So over 34, I'll be looking to buy Polkadot with targets at 35.2, 36.45 and 37.7, which are our next resistance levels. However, if the 34 support level doesn't hold, we can decline further to 33 and 32.3. In addition to that, also good opportunity today is presented by Ripple versus Tether. In Ripple, we also had some very substantial declines, and 0.423 acts as very strong support. So over that level, I'm looking to buy Ripple with the next target at 0.433, 0.445 and 0.45 on the upside. However, if we break under 0.423, we could be declining all the way to as low as 0.415 in Ripple. To me, the correction across major cryptocurrencies is overextended, so we're presented with some very good buying opportunities. And finally, an opportunity in VeChain, which is one of the better performers of today. We can see that despite some recent drops that we saw, it's still more on the bullish side. Despite this bearish cross in the MACD indicator, to me above 0.067 we could be buying, with the first resistance level at 0.07. However, if you clear that level, then there could be more upside with target at 0.074. However, under 0.067 we could be declining to the nearest areas of support, which are at 0.0647, 0.0625 and 0.06. Thanks for joining me today. Keep learning with the video education section and the Crypto Gains Market Insight subsection. And importantly, remember to join the Crypto Signals Made Easy channel for lots of insightful articles and trading ideas. Thanks for joining me today and have a good week trading. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for tuning in, and if you liked what you see and you're not already with us, click on the link in the description below and become part of the Stormgain community. That way you will never miss another opportunity and you will become a more profitable crypto trader. See you soon.